All right, I think it just started. All right, everybody. Tell your friends. We're about to get this party started. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Them bills. Okay. Welcome to everyone in the chat and all the ghost watchers. On the 1 and 2 for you. This is DJ Torch. And friends. Let's get this party started. That's all good.
And the pot calls the kettle black, calls the kettle burnt, calls her mad. Kettle reminds the pot that we both been burned on the same stove, that the parts of our bodies that are layered in soot were scorched by the same hands. Kettle tells pot that she still boils water, holds the hot breath of a white man's tongue, endures the slow simmer of a white woman's allyship, and still we make something beautiful. Pot calls the kettle wicked, and kettle says no, but says she's so magical she burned the hand of the last man who tried to pour himself a piece of her. Says she's so black she is everything, so black she is the beginning. She is the first thing someone finds home in when they wake up in the morning. Says ain't that what it means to be black? To have the world go up in flames around you and still be sanctuary for someone, saving men who lost themselves the night before, saving men who curse our names but forget his mama is made of steel too. And now the pot has no words but calls the kettle bitter, but loves the glass pan, the fine china, loves all the exotic shit white men put behind glass casings, loves how fragile things not made of steel can be. But this isn't about the pot or the pan. This is about the kettle, the black woman, how she pours herself across the earth, but no one bats an eye when the water disappears. We give ourselves to men who never love us, but they say we are difficult, too hard to break. How we, the kettle, praise this pot, this man for all the water he holds. How we are the only ones who do not call him monster when the water boils over, because we know this heat, this white flame, hot enough to make any of us explode. We are the first ones to make noise when the world goes up in flames, but they say the earth was saved by the man who heard her scream. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says yes, but says you best remember you black too. The next time they bring a fire to your neck, they burn black bodies on the stake and the stove. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says bitch I might be, says knock if you buck, then says wipe me down. Kettle says yes my nigga, I be black, I be mad, and I boiled the last man down to his bones when he tried to test me. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says hell yes, but don't say my name as if you ain't ever been burnt too.
All right, all right. All right, that was Asia Wilkerson. The pot calls the kettle black in the house. Camo, Kittens and Caskets. M. Mills is in the house. Columbus Hill is in the house. Mercy Me is in the house. Miss R.V. is in the house. Benji Maso is in the house. We're about to get this party started. We are about to get this party started. I'm going to go into a little bit of a warm up here. You know how I do it here. Let's get to it. Let's get to it right now.
Now what? I'm not even.
Folks, in California.
Let me skip this.
Put your hands on the hood. 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 Listen, have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
The house heathen queen.
Post us first, man.
Hey, Kirk, I'm making contact now. He's on. Get down. Get sit down, dude. We'll figure this out.
We ain't getting wrong. I told him what the fuck.
Well, if you sit down, we'll figure that out.
Sit down. We just walked out.
Can you just have a seat on that rock?
Okay, if you don't know what this is that situation in California where a black woman was manhandled. Let's put it that way. And she didn't need to be. All she was doing was filming. You'll see in a second.
All right, just chill out. Hold on, dude.
I waited for you. I could have took over it. Get over
Hey, Kirk, this is a mound and the female's going to be in the
I
car.
stand up with my cake, sir.
Just have a seat, dude.
The dude was talking crazy. Man.
What's going on,
He
dude?
got the camera, bro. He come up. I need ordering some shit, right?
Just relax.
Just gonna pat you down,
We're
buddy.
going to pat you down.
I don't have nothing.
Okay, there was weapons.
We don't know that.
Man, I don't have nothing,
Okay.
brother. But back to cigarettes. See, they go this. Now what?
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if this is.
All right, dude. We'll figure it out.
I mean, it's already weird that they're doing this, but let's see
You're not
what
under
else.
arrest. You're being detained.
Detained for what? For what?
Dude, calm down.
What have I done? I haven't stolen no gun.
Okay, when he asked what have I done, they should have just told him. That's okay. So that was like weird. Now the fact that he there's obviously some he got some, he probably got hit by a rock or something but let's keep listening.
Man, I can bust loose. Why y'all doing this shit, man? Boss, why y'all doing all this?
Relax. Or you're going to get put down. Dude, just.
Man, my wife is paralegal. Oh, man. My arm is so
Right here.
Tell you, tell her, break it on. Now, you can't touch
Now here's a problem right here.
Do that
Have
to
a
my
seat.
wife. Come on.
Why did there's a problem right there. What? She wasn't doing nothing. Let's go back. Let's go back on that. What was?
I'm not even being
Okay, it was hard to see because it was because of the webcam. But let's check it out.
No, I'm not under arrest for what?
You're not under arrest. You're being detained.
Detained for what? For what?
Dude, calm down.
What have I done? I haven't stolen no gun. Man, I can bust loose. Why y'all doing this shit, man? Boss, why y'all doing all this?
Relax. Or you're going to get put down. Dude, just.
Okay, I don't know why we're looking at this guy's hand, but let's keep it going.
I'm not gonna fight you, man.
Now here's there.
Dude,
See, deputy's involved.
do this to me, man.
Calm down.
We haven't did nothing. Dude.
See,
Okay.
deputy's involved in the fight.
Right there. Sorry about it, but the truck's going by. Hold on one second. Hurry up, truck. Hurry up, truck. Do your thing. Okay. So basically, like this, they used way more force than they needed to use. It wasn't a little bit more where you can debate yes or no. She wasn't running. She wasn't being hostile, but he was being hostile. This is what you would call a bad form of protection. In this particular situation, I'm not going to blame their department isn't known for being the best, but I'm not going to blame them. This is bad protection right here. Let's see what
I'm not gonna fight you, man. You put him on right. She got cancer. She got cancer, man.
All right, dude.
Man, come on, bro. I'm not gonna fight with a deputy. You cool. Hey, you a deputy, you cool, bro. I'm not gonna
Calm down, dude.
I calm down. Let me shut up. Can I shut up?
No.
No, I can't. I'm on sticky ass bushes, man. I hit my sister. Oh, man, come on, man. I don't like to do this shit, bro. What's wrong, man?
So anyway, I mean, this is kind of weird because they see as an older black couple. The black couple is not putting up a fight, but they're using force as if they're in a fight. So it seems to me that for some reason, these two officers, they need to calibrate a little bit better than they are. I'm not going to go deep into it. It was just something I was just looking at for a minute before I started the live. I thought I'd just throw it in for a second. But this is important because calibration has a lot to do with protection. And
you gotta do that too. She got cancer, big bro. Man, don't do her like that.
And empathy is very important too. It seems that these guys didn't have much of that going on either. And you have to understand, it's like the type of force he's using is as if she was running away from him and he had to catch her or something, or she was trying to fight him and she wasn't. So that was really weird. That is really weird. But I'm going to go on to this Kiki Palmer situation because it raised a lot of red flags in younger men. That was weird. So let me go ahead and fire this up. This is coming from
Hey boos,
Real
in
Talk
this
at
video,
Yanni's.
I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of. Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
All right. I had to give her a shout out. I had to give Yanni a shout out. You know, her product is excellent. Her footage is great. So in the house, Heathen Queen in the house, Miss RV in the house, Camo in the house, M Mills in the house, Creative Solutions in the house. We have Benji Masu in the house. We have Columbus Hill in the house, M Mills. Let's get this going here. Straight, no chaser. So let's check this out. Here we go.
Hi
ladies, it's Yanni and I'm back with another video. So I wanted to do an update on this Kiki Palmer situation. It is apparent that Kiki Palmer and Darius have unfollowed each other on social media, and Darius has also deleted his Twitter. Y'all done ran this man off Twitter. But one thing that I want to add to this conversation that's floating around all over social media is that modern men love to bring in traditionalism. They love to pull the traditional card when it benefits them. But when it...
We've seen it over and over again. I mean, you can name off all the people who talk about traditionalism. Angry Man, you see how he dresses. That ain't traditional. But he keeps talking about that traditional crap. A lady is in the house. Orlando has made it. Anton Daniels, he's not traditional. There's nothing traditional about the way he behaves. Kevin wasn't traditional. I mean, who's traditional? Really, quite honestly. I mean, broke ass Obsidian ain't traditional. We know that. So that's how you know when somebody has had their mind poisoned by red pill. And a big ass red pill at that. MTR ain't traditional either. In fact, MTR is a hoe. So they talk this to traditional crap and they can't even provide that. So what they're asking for is something they can't provide, okay? And what they're asking for is basically just control. Good, very good point, A-Lady. Everybody get the likes up, get the likes up. Thank you, A-Lady. Let me get something going on with this banner going on. But anyway, that's the weird. Let me play some more of it.
It does not benefit them. They are oblivious to what traditional roles actually look like and how traditional roles are modeled. And Darius has not shown any of us that he is fulfilling those traditional roles according to the values that he wanted to express behind this Usher video.
This is what I've been warning about, where men want to overturn traditional values for themselves, but maintain them for women. You are broke and leech off of your girlfriend's fame and money. You have not contributed anything to society. And yet you have the audacity to tell her what she can wear and what she can't post on the internet. And you have the audacity to claim that you're a conservative traditional male. You are none of those things. You haven't even married her yet.
And this is why a lot of people didn't really understand where he was coming from, because it's like, this isn't your wife. He took to Twitter and he wrote, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe."
And that's the problem he has. It's not, where's the ring, dude? That's the problem right there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Marriage isn't everything, but if you're going to act like you own somebody, then, and you might want to put that ring on there. Because, and you'll see why I agree with the return. Get ready. Here we go.
I rest my case. Another reason why people were confused is because he would post pictures of Kiki Palmer like this to her TikTok.
So how traditional does that look? For real. Let me drop the link just in case somebody wants to come up. But I mean, how traditional is that? I mean, it's cute, but it ain't traditional. So what is he talking about? It gets worse. Check this
one
out.
that's holding the camera. And then there was another video where he posted of her shaking, her booty in the camera.
See this work. Y'all see this? Y'all see this work?
I mean, that's the funny part. And this happens a lot. This is not just a one-off. See, black men, they say, see, black women don't act traditional. What are they doing? They don't, they're not. But then they make their woman do this, or they film their women do it, or they endorse non-traditional traits, and then want to complain when the woman becomes untraditional. I'll tell you when Kiki will become non-traditional to this dude is when they break up. Then all of a sudden she was a modern woman. He knows she was a modern woman before he got with her. So how is he even saying anything now? It's like when you buy him BMW, expect to see those high repair bills. Don't get all shocked. Don't act like it's a surprise in the house, Trizzle. I mean, come on now. Here we go. Let me keep going.
His actions in so many ways are not aligning with the statement that he made. I think he would have gotten a totally different reaction from the public if his actions aligned with the statement that he made, and it just didn't. A Twitter user wrote, he addressed it on Twitter because his voice don't carry weight like that in the house. That's why he has all the same opinions of the dudes who record YouTube videos in the car. And I would have to agree with this. I think the reason why...
Ladies, I got to remind you, don't be having kids with these dudes before you get the ring. I know marriage is not a big deal, but the thing is this, that they're going to think they own you anyway. So you might as well get the ring and whatever little benefits it comes with it, hopefully. That's if you get with the right guy. If you know you're with the wrong person, at least one option, you're with the wrong person is when you marry that person, there's no advantage. No advantage to that. There's no raising up for you. That's how you know you're with the right person or not, in my opinion. Okay? In my opinion, and that's it. Here we go.
Darius ran to Twitter is because he does not carry his weight in this relationship. And so he felt like he needed to be validated by the public because speaking to her in private wasn't going to hold any weight because he's not pulling his own weight in his relationship, but he wants to speak on traditionalism and he wants to pull the card of traditionalism while not being a traditional man.
What that is that he wants something for nothing. Now, the crazy part is she already gave him a kid, which is more than he deserved, in my opinion. So I don't know. Kiki was kind of feeling, Usher a little bit too much. Let me keep going. Let me know.
Another Twitter user wrote, it's interesting watching a man get on social media and opine about morals and tradition after having had premarital sex, getting his girlfriend pregnant, and still not marrying her. Another Twitter...
Boom. I mean, if he was... Let's give it a break and say, maybe the rubber burst or whatever you want to call it. So he makes her pregnant, but they love each other, right? So marriage. That's how it would work. He didn't even do that.
User wrote, Kiki been getting so much shine and positivity lately too, especially online. So you can just tell by his reaction, it's been eating him up. He was looking for a moment to humble her in this space specifically. Another Twitter user wrote, that man triggered the F out of me. Mothers are reduced to nothing, fed this lie they can not do anything after a baby, judged so harshly, made to feel like they can no longer be sexy or have fun or go out or exist as a person. They are routinely denied it.
Yeah, basically the thing is that men say they want, fit, feminine, submissive, blah, 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 blah. What they want is control. What a lot of these dudes are telling you is they just want control. They want to be able, I guarantee you, you could take a traditional woman who's going to wait 3 or more months before having sex versus a modern woman that they could possibly have immediate sex for. Guess which woman most men are going to choose? They'll tell you they would choose a modern woman, but they lying to you. It's going to be the woman. I mean, they're going to tell you that it's a traditional woman, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be the modern woman because these guys, for some reason, they have to have sex. Sex is more important than than building a relationship. Therefore, that's what you get. So basically, the problem is that if you can't, it's like me. I'm not going to tell Russell Wilson how to throw a football. Okay? He's thrown a couple more than me. So I'm not going to tell him that. So to tell somebody who's done better than you or is doing better than you how to behave, and they're more stable than you, that's just really weird. That's something you need to calibrate. You need to calibrate that.
Pisses me off. My final thoughts when it comes to this situation is I simply didn't take what Kiki Palmer did in this video with Usher seriously at all. I think they both gave fans what they wanted to see. And also Kiki Palmer was able to admire Usher, you know, probably a man that she was a fan of, like a lot of us. And she was fangirling, but she was also giving her fans and his fans what they wanted to see. They are two entertainers. So me personally, I didn't take this video serious. I don't think what Kiki had on was the issue. I really think it was the chemistry that was shared between these two in this video, and that triggered his insecurities as a man. And he got flustered and he ran to Twitter for validation. So that's all that I have regarding this video. I would love your thoughts and your opinions regarding this situation. Do you think Kiki Palmer disrespected her relationship? Do you think she disrespected her man? Comment down below. I would like to hear from you. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified from when I upload, and I'll catch you in my next one.
Guess what? Guess what? Why did I bring up the Kiki Palmer thing is because men always talk about providing protection. Well, that also means a person's reputation. Okay? And think about it. Him having a kid out of wedlock with her did not protect her reputation. Him complaining about her being modern did not protect her reputation. This was supposed to be a conversation done in private, not online. What he did was very shitty. I wouldn't be surprised if they break up over this because it basically shows you where he's coming from. It sounds like to me, basically the real him is coming out. And that's what we're seeing right now. That's what we are seeing right now. Let me keep this protection system going. I want you to hear something from a man's point of view of protection. Here we go. They weren't led because why weren't they led? Because there was no fathers around. And let me fast forward this.
Yes.
Yeah. As far as the I guess first stuff that I heard you say about black men not protecting black women and all this stuff, something I've noticed that, of course, not all, but a narrative that gets pushed around almost as a guilt trip as far as the whole black men not protecting black women. It almost comes off as if black men, quote unquote, owe black women because of, you know, like what you guys were saying about child custody, and how most of the time it's usually, you know, if a black person is raised in a single parent household, usually it's the mother that has custody.
Notice how he's trying to make a narrative on how it should be. He's probably, by his photo, he doesn't look like any more than 35. He's not like, it's like he has a, like Trey here, who's got a couple of years on him where you might have some knowledge. He's really just giving an opinion, but making it sound like it's a fact. And the problem is that he's not, a lot of black men do this, where we try to make up our own facts, which is really weird. We try to make up our own facts, and the fact of the matter is, let me play a little bit more. Okay, so basically, do not. I've never heard a black woman make that statement. You do owe black women, because right there he can't even. Okay, let me go to this one right here now. Remember this?
What's up, y'all? It's Ari, aka the Home Depot girl. I kind of just wanted to come on here and make a YouTube video kind of addressing this whole situation and really laughing at some of the stuff that's been going on. First thing I want to talk about is the OnlyFans thing. I did not say anything about OnlyFans workers. That was Daily Loud, as y'all can see it from here. They posted a post about me talking about should she quit her job or start OnlyFans, and I was saying, why are you degrading me by asking this type of question? Because for one, I am a Christian woman and I choose to work, a 9 to 5. Like, I have no problem with women who.
What she's talking about is basically they shamed her because she's attractive and she works at Home Depot, and that she was getting a lot of attention. And they basically, in general, it sounds like to me that men sexualized her. Instead of going, oh, she's cute, she works at Home Depot, how cool is that? And then moving on with their lives. They want her on OnlyFans so they can see her, and have let's put it this way, a very evil image of her. Let's keep it going.
Do, sex work, like literally, I've had people in my life who have personally done sex work, and I've just seen that they had terrible outcomes with it, and I just personally chose not to do it, also for my relationship with Christ. That's that. I'm not going to keep touching that subject because I feel like it doesn't need to be touched. If you know me personally, you know that I'm a peaceful person. I love everybody. I spread positivity. I spread the word. I try to uplift women. I get women to feel confident in themselves. I never want another woman to feel like I'm belittling them. So if I posted anything by saying the right way, because that seems to be what triggered a lot of people, I'm genuinely just saying, for me, going and working a 9 to 5 is the right way to make money for me. Simple. Not much more to say about that. Next, we're going to talk about this whole Shaq ordeal thing. I'm going to just kind of react to DJ Academics posting this, trying to say Shaq shot his shot at me. He didn't.
DJ Academics, what a piece of crap. He knows, he's been in the business long enough to know when you're sexualizing somebody. And to say, Shaq shot his shot at her, that was just cruel. Even if he did, it's sad. What do you think, Chester?
DJ Academics?
Yeah. No, not just about him, just about the situation too.
What's the situation? What's she talking about?
Oh my God. Oh my.
I'm drunk as a daggone skunk right now, man. You got to bring me up to speed. I've been on that moonshine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the manosphere. See? This is proof right here. Yeah.
Man, you ain't got no proof of nothing. Bring me up to speed. What's going on?
You just said you were drunk, right?
I've been on that moonshine. I just got off work. What you laughing for?
Calling it moonshine. You probably
I got that farmer's market moonshine.
All right.
I got it from the farmer's market.
Okay, what I'm going to do is keep playing the tape, and then when you find out what we're doing, then you can comment.
I saw the thumbnail said black women are protected or something like that.
It just said protection.
Man, B-dubs are the most protected.
You really believe that? Okay, we'll talk about that soon. Let me keep playing this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to chop you apart, but just so you know.
Nah, go ahead.
Down, Chester. Write some notes down.
I'm taking notes. Go ahead and play that. Roll that footage.
Okay.
I'm taking notes.
Situation. I've received a lot of backlash from a lot of people, particularly women. And then, of course, we have the men who are saying that, oh, she probably has OnlyFans on the side, or whatever the case may be.
See, what is that? What? See, dudes, look. That's that. There was nothing what she did before that would tell you that she was on OnlyFans. But these guys are so mentally obsessed with sex. Every woman that comes into their view is a sex object.
Pause.
Oh, you don't believe
Is this an
me?
OnlyFans girl?
She's not.
She's not.
She's not. But they're assuming she is, and she works at Home Depot.
You know, I was military, and we have a saying, and we had a saying: assumption is the mother of all f-ups.
Right.
You understand? You know, you can't assume things. You gotta have the facts.
I agree with. I can't believe
gotta
it.
have the facts.
I can't believe it. You've been drunk. You got a little left. Okay, a couple brain cells left. Let me keep this going.
Bruh.
I do not. Playboy literally offered to have me work for them. I declined it not even a week ago because it just doesn't align with my morals, and I just didn't see that as something that I should be doing. Simple. And I'm not gonna just keep addressing it over and over and over because I'm not making it OnlyFans.
So this is the thing. She said people offered her, I guess OnlyFans situations, right?
They offered her some money.
Which is sad. Think about it like this.
They offered her some change to do something strange.
Chester, hold on for a minute, Chester. Let me say something for a minute. They offered her demeaning work, in her opinion. Not for everybody, but in her opinion. Nobody offered her like an upgrade or a better office job or, wow, I see you have a good work ethic. Would you like, how much is Home Depot paying you? Maybe you can, work in our firm as what kind of skills do you have and everything. They didn't want to do that. Okay. So even though black men, they know she's attractive, they know she sounds feminine, friendly, and everything like that. I believe she's very, very all of that, right? No, they didn't want to offer her something cool. They just wanted to make her a sexual object. So this is the interesting aspect of this. So you guys complain that women are sexual objects, but then you make them sexual objects. I mean, that's what's going down.
Not all guys do that. Not all guys do that.
We don't do not all guys here.
Not all guys. It's a small percentage. Women have sexualized themselves. Do you know how many women have OnlyFans accounts? Quite a bit. Because they think they're going to be the next Danielle Bugatti. They think they're going to be the next Amaranth.
Chester, 1 second.
All right.
Okay, 1 second. How many black women are there in the United States?
I don't have an exact number. What are black people like? What are we now? Like 13% of the population?
You already lost the debate because you don't know.
Not a lot. Not a lot. I'll say that. Okay. Not a lot. There's not a lot of sisters over here.
Okay. There's about 7-8 mil, maybe, right?
Okay, yeah.
How many of those women work OnlyFans? There you go. You see what I'm saying?
If I had to say off the top of my head,
you see my point?
Probably not a lot.
Thank you.
I will say the most successful OnlyFans girls are white women. So,
okay. So there you go. it's. I'm not going to ask you how you know, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
I watch Red Pill content, so I know.
Okay. Let me keep this going. Here we go.
Yep.
If that makes anybody mad, I'm sorry, but I'm just not making OnlyFans. I make lifestyle, beauty, faith, and fashion content. So if you'd like to see that, go follow my Instagrams or my TikTok because that's where I post a lot of my content. Also, we're going to just talk about how people are just kind of clickbaiting on my name. There's also a YouTube video that is kind of going around right now where a man said that I said I was too pretty to work at Home Depot. The tweet right here of what I said. I literally said that I get told I'm too pretty to work there. Like sometimes I'll be cleaning my nails or something at work and a man will be like, oh, you're too pretty to work here. Or sometimes I just look kind of cute at work because I like to do my makeup. I feel like if I look good, I feel good. And people compliment me and they're like, you're too pretty to work here, or you're too pretty to be lifting paint, stuff like that. It was nothing to be taken too serious. It was literally a joke. And the internet does what they do and turned it into something it wasn't. Also with the Shaq thing, when he texted me, I didn't look at it like, oh, he's shooting his shot at me. He literally said, do not let these people bother you.
I mean, what part of do not let these people bother you is a shot? Shooting your shot. Let me announce Camo's on the stage. Let me get some shout outs real quick, and then I want to get Camo's insight. Here we go. Hey, ladies in the house, Brina West is in the house. Happy Life is in the house. Benji Masu is in the house. Kim Lee Moon is in the house. We have Miss RV in the house. We have Creative Solutions in the house. We have Columbus Hill in the house. We're about to do this. Let's see who else we got in here. M. Mills. All right. Camo, what are your thoughts so far?
Is Chester still up here?
Yeah, he's
yeah, I'm here. Who's this, Camo?
Shipmate, you need to do better homework because the highest paid person on OnlyFans is Black China. And as you know,
hold on, Camo, you got an echo. You got a real bad echo.
No, she's okay. I can still hear her. She's just in the big room.
Oh, okay.
I just came. I'm actually in the bathroom. I came up there just to correct you, Chester. It's Black China. She's the highest paid person on OnlyFans.
Hey.
She is?
Yes.
Well, goddamn. I did not know that.
Something like 700 million. Like it's ridiculous. Like she made a ridiculous amount of money.
She raking in that dough.
Yeah, she was. She said she's not doing any more content, but as of right now, she's the highest paid.
But you know what the sad thing is, though? You know what the sad thing is? Once a woman does spicy content, that's all you ever going to be able to do to make money for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to run for no public office. You're not going to do politics. You're not going to run for president. All you're going to be known for and all you're going to be able to do is spicy content. So that's the only downside, in my opinion.
That's true.
Right.
Actually, there's.
But I think that I'm sorry.
Wow.
I think that people who on OnlyFans, if they want to be there, that's their problem. Like I don't have any problem with that. Like if that's what you want to do with your life, then that's fine. But I think it's wrong to accuse people of being OnlyFans models because you want to see them on OnlyFans. You know?
Isn't Black China the one that had like all that like surgery and like skin bleaching and all that? That's the one, right?
Yeah, she recently had her surgery taken out.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
Yeah.
Actually, Chester, there are a couple conservative representatives that did do some things. I'm gonna just say that. The P to the O,
okay.
to the R to the N.
Torch, I'm gonna try to come back in a minute. I gotta take care of something for my son. I gotta help him out real quick, but I'm gonna try to come back and forth.
All right then.
Okay,
All right.
Camo, always good hearing from you.
No problem.
All right, in the house, Easy Money Jones in the house. We have Happy Life in the house, Quita Ward. You know, we're going to keep this going. Let's see what else she has to say.
A lady 747 said, I'm a hater. I ain't no hater. Come on now. Why you do me like that?
I mean, that could be argued.
Why you do me like that?
That could be argued. Let me play.
I got one more thing before you roll the footage. You finna do a Greg Adams show, right? A Coach Greg Adams show.
Oh yeah.
You should cover it. Yeah, I personally, I don't think you should do the show, but if you do, you should cover today's topic. Cause today, his morning stream, he was cooking.
Cooking what? Okay,
he was cooking. Watch the stream. You'll see.
Okay. We'll see. Here we go.
and that could be, you know, a lot for somebody who hasn't been on the
Can you
internet
turn
for a
her up?
minute. Like, I have already had a following, and
That's
I have
all
my
she's
fair share
got.
of people coming at me sometimes.
Hold
and
on.
stuff.
I'm about to
So
mute my
it's different
I'm on
ways.
my PC. I'm about to mute.
I'll even wait for you because Happy Life, welcome to the stage. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Right
Capo.
on.
Who is that? Happy Life?
Yes.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, that's a dude. What's up, my guy?
Chester, what are you doing here, man?
Man, I gotta represent the red pill, man. You know what I'm doing here.
So you working for pasty things, huh? Pearly.
Man, leave Pearl's name out your mouth.
That's right. That's right. I forgot all about that. All about that.
Hey, flash the Pearl thumbnail real quick. Pearl thumbnail.
I'll
Pearl
bring it up later.
thumbnail.
I'll bring it up later.
All right, all right.
Let me see if I can, you know. Let me see what I got going on here. I want to find one of her goofy pictures.
Man, I'm about to log on my PC. Hold up. Let me get up out of here. I'm holding my phone. I got this little tiny ass screen. I'm about to log into my PC.
Like so many different.
All right, I'll be right back.
You know? So I did not take that personal. And then he followed up to say, "Have a great day, and just don't read the comments because it will make you go crazy," which is true. I've literally had 2 mental breakdowns since all of this has surfaced, of me just kind of getting super, super overwhelmed and everything. So I 100% agree with what he's saying. It just becomes a lot. And then he just said, "Tell your boyfriends I said hello." He literally was just uplifting me. Obviously, he said that because he knew probably I would post it because it gave context that he wanted me to post it. So, I mean, he knew what he was doing. I feel like he was just being on my side, and people just took this and ran with it. And
That's protection. Because I'll tell you why. See, there are different ways to protect somebody. And when the way that Shaq came in there and let everybody know that he has her back probably really, really quelled down the amount of vitriol she was going to get just for being an attractive Black woman. Nothing else. And working a 9-to-5.
That's what she was doing? Working 9 to 5?
9-to-5 at Home Depot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, just a regular, you know. That's what she was doing. So let me keep it going. Let's see what else she's saying here.
To make it something crazy. And hey, I can't change people's minds, and I can't make the internet feel any other type of way about what they're saying. But hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to kind of.
I mean, it just shows you how the space is, and as you can see, we all experience how heartless this space can be, how cold people can be, how hateful they can be, evil, lying, whatever you want to call it, because people just feel bad about themselves. So that's how they express, their feelings. In the house, Benji Masso. In the house, Easy Money Jones. Camo, of course, is here. A Lady is here. Brina is here.
What up, A Lady?
Here and clear those little few things up. I'm sorry if anything that's been going on has affected you personally, even though truthfully, my original post had nothing to do with OnlyFans workers, and me posting the DMs with Shaq was never to expose him. I literally was like, when the inspirational Shaq O'Neal texts you, that means you're doing something right. I felt like I won.
Exactly. True. But see, they want to change it. See, they want to make it into something. See, in this is what I need to get. Well, Chester already made his debate on that, but I feel like it's like this. If you go to most of the red pill spaces, what they're trying to do is calibrate themselves to have sex with women. They're not trying to calibrate themselves to have fulfilling relationships or marriage with a woman. And I can definitely prove that fact by the fact that the guru, the king of the manosphere, who passed away, made it clear he wasn't going to get married. I mean, he had a statement.
Well,
Chester, you're there you go. Fix your mic, Chester. There you go. Okay.
I know you're not talking about KS.
Oh, I'm talking about KS.
well, yeah, we banging on him.
Something awful. Chester, answer this question for me.
What's the question?
Was KS a traditional man or a modern man?
He was a man that adapted to an ever-changing world. That's what KS was.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going for that.
Yes, he was, man. Why you laughing, man?
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Chester, I'm going to give you two options. One is traditional. The other is modern.
You know what? Based on the
Kevin?
content, I'm going to say KS was traditional. Because he was trying to get people to fulfill their gender roles.
Okay, so you heard that? Did you hear about the 1099 thing he did? Right?
No. What 1099?
Did you hear about that? He had a rotation, correct?
Oh yeah. He said he had a rotation. He was
right.
He was at the junior college, as Coach Greg Adams would say.
Okay, so does a traditional man have a rotation? Be honest.
You know what, DJ? You got me. You fucking got me. You got me. You got me. You got me.
I'm just saying, man, yeah, that's just the point. But see, Chester, it's not just you who's been gotten. A lot of people got. So don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go into any rant about him, but we should understand who we are. If we're not traditional, then we can't really ask for traditional. Don't you agree?
That's true.
So, I mean, that's why that Kiki Palmer piece was pretty important, because the guy who was her boyfriend who put a baby in her, and she was nice enough to have it for him, but he didn't marry her, is started in with this traditional spiel, right? But he ain't. I will even give a guy, even giving a woman a baby before you get married, it's borderline until you don't marry them right after you had the. I understand you might have been getting ready to be married anyway, and then she's pregnant, whatever. I'm going to even bend the rules a little bit. But as soon as she got pregnant, he should propose. And if she said something different than that, then fine, I'm good. But for him to start on that spiel about traditionalism, that was kind of weird and dumb. I would have left that out. The fact that he even brought it up in public instead of speaking with her in private, and maybe it had more to do with the weight, what they were saying about what kind of weight he had at home. Creative Solutions, welcome to the stage.
Hello. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
So what are your thoughts on the situation with the Home Depot girl?
Oh, I didn't even listen to that one. I was listening to you speak about Kiki Palmer.
Oh, break it down for us then. Break it down.
What up, Pareto?
What up? So I did a video on this. So I felt like he was jealous, and he probably doesn't feel satisfied with his life and what he has done thus far.
Okay.
And not only that, he's seeing her interacting with males of higher stature. So he kind of feels a little bit inferior. Like he feels like he's not on Usher's level, and anybody could come and take her away from him. So
Right.
it's a jealousy. It's a jealousy because if he had like all this money and he felt really good about himself, he wouldn't be acting that way. Let's be
Right.
honest.
I wonder, I mean, do you know how much he make? What's his name again? Let me see.
Darius?
Okay. Last name?
I don't know his last name, but
It'll
it's
come
for
up.
yeah, it'll come up. But yeah, it's
Okay.
Darius.
Kiki, okay. Okay, so what's his name? See, it's funny. They just have in here this Kiki, bro. They won't even give him any love. Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. When you're known just like that, you know you got problems. Oh, and they were just right. Okay, let's see. What's Darius's name? Come on. Darius Jackson. Okay. So let's see what Darius Jackson net worth is. Hold on. Let me look. Darius worth. He is 5 million. Well, he's got a little bit. I mean, he's just not. That'll work. Oh, what does he do? Oh, he was a football player. Who did he play for? Okay, well, I mean, he's got a little something. I mean, it's not, he's got a couple years. I mean, he's got a couple. He's quite younger than Usher, and then he's got a little money. I mean, he ain't got no Usher money, but you know. But yeah, so is Kiki older than her, or older than him, or huh?
I don't know. I think Kiki is like what? Isn't she like in her 30s or early 30s or late 20s, somewhere around there?
Check that out. Age.
Darius a Russell
29.
Wilson type?
She's 29.
Oh.
Okay. 29. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you. I think she's jealous too. I think oh my bad, Chester. I kept you on hold, didn't I? Too bad. No, okay. So, anyways, in the house, Cyber Dreams in the house, Henry Mars in the house, a lady. Let's keep it going. So I'm gonna move on from this, but I like how Shaq protected her. Believe it or not, reputation protection is just as important. He protected her reputation by giving her assurance and letting everybody know he was being nice to her, but quite honestly, what he was doing is telling everybody to leave her alone. That's what he was doing. He was just being very nice about it. That's how you do it. That's how you do the cool protection right there. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, but see, to me, again, it seems like, black men, we want to be known as being respectable and valuable, because that's what it's all about. All that high value man talk. It's about being being valuable.
Men just want to be respected. That's all.
Right, but Chester, I got a question for you. If you want to be respected, shouldn't you behave respectably?
You should. You absolutely should.
Okay.
You should.
So if a man is not behaving respectably, and you've seen how some of these men in these spaces be treating women, right? Why do they expect to get respect back from a woman when they give this energy like what this young lady has to take from all these people on her, on her
So-
page.
I'll be 42 this month, and I know you're up there in age. Me and you both know if you don't respect a woman, you're not gonna get no respect in return. So I don't know why they do this craziness. If you want respect, respect has to be given.
What's wrong with you? I mean, yeah, I actually agree with you. What's wrong with you today?
Maybe some people are too dumb to figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But respect is a two-way street. You gotta give respect to get respect. Somebody said I hit the wall.
Yeah.
Man, black her.
Get him, Cyber Green. Get him.
Black her.
Get him.
Talk about some damn get him.
That was funny.
Yo, Chester, I got a good question. I got one question for you. One.
What's up?
So, why do you like Kevin when Kevin said that we should campaign to get other men? Women don't work no more.
To get other men.
Yeah, he talks about impulse. Like, I know you don't like the impulse, gentlemen, but we gotta think about more options. You play that clip, DJ?
Which impulse?
He talking about men looking for other men?
Yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't
this
do that. Yeah, you know, if that's how someone else swings, more power to them. But I can't do that.
That's what Kevin said.
I can't do that. I love that thing
what
too
did I
much.
do with that?
I can't do that.
I know I got it in here too.
Kevin didn't say that. You lying.
You know how about
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do. But our women are not showing us. I don't care what they say. What are the women showing?
No.
Yeah. What about that?
They say he dressed too well. That nigga ain't straight. They say he paint his nails. That nigga ain't straight. They say he smoking hookah. That nigga ain't straight. Why he always with some dudes? That nigga ain't straight. That nigga.
Yeah, let me stop
Why
that.
you doing that with his nipples? Oh my God. What are you doing?
Okay, in the house, on stage, Heathen Queen. Welcome to the stage. How you doing?
Hi guys, how you doing? Hi, what I forgot. Camo, I'm
How
not
you doing,
sure.
Miss Ma'am?
Creative is there.
Hey, how you
Happy is
doing?
here. Chester's here.
No, I just been having fun listening to you guys. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
did say that, Kevin. I was like, I had to pick my jaw up off the floor when I heard him say that in one of his videos. No,
That's fake. That's a fake clip.
no, it's not. It's an actual.
It's
clip.
not.
He said it.
You mean this
We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do. But our women are not showing us. I don't care what they say. What are the women showing?
No.
No.
He hates to hear it. He hates to see it.
I just wondered what that impulse was.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the impulse?
Chester, can you break down what the impulse is? You know,
Man, I don't know nothing
you're
about
a red pill liaison in here.
I don't know
That's your
nothing.
guy. That's your guy.
Hey, right,
You
Chad.
fired too. Drop
Explain.
down. Whoever that is talking, drop down. You fired too.
Hey, it's DJ's show, not yours.
Wait, who's calling me? Oh, okay. Let me. Okay.
I
Don't
mean,
call me back.
Kevin had a couple funny moments. I mean, his responses were hilarious. Some of his stuff was funny. You know, once I ran across the older videos, he did say some funny stuff. I gotta give it to him, right? But that was one of the most hilarious. I mean, the expression or the chat box just went nuts when he said that. And I was like, yeah, sometimes he makes mistakes in things that he's.
That is the one stream where that man went off the rails. May he rest in power, but that one was off the rails. I ain't never seen that one before. That's a big fat no.
All right, everybody. I'm about to hit you with a little bit of tea salt. Wait, let me see who's in the chat. Okay. Yeah, let me hit you with Jenny B's in the house. Paulette is in the house. Bridget Mouton is in the house. A lady is in the house. Let's keep this going. Oh, yeah, and Brina's there too. I'm going to hit you with a little bit of tea salt right about now. Oops, wait. Here we go.
Oh, there it goes.
This is a difficult video to watch because it proves that Black women are not protected. This was at a restaurant where a Black man was allowed to drag this Black woman out of the restaurant, and nobody helped her. Nobody stopped this man, and nobody questioned whether she could be a victim of being drugged.
Can you pause?
What?
Wait. He may be that young lady's date, and he may be trying to take her back home to safety. We don't know that.
Okay. Chester, can I break some?
Chester, I ain't buying that.
Chester.
Why ain't you buying it?
No. This is the problem,
Hold on, let
Chester.
DJ go first. What you got, DJ?
Okay. This is the problem I see. And then I want the ladies to go next, and then happy life.
He's not even dragging her. He's literally holding her up. She can't even stand up.
No, he's dragging her. Look at her legs. Look at her legs. She's not even holding.
Stand up.
Wait. Chester, look close. He is literally dragging her. She is not even moving her legs.
Right.
Okay. When somebody is that intoxicated or that out of it, you call EMTs, bro. You can't do that. There's something wrong.
Right.
I mean, first of all, let me go through my little quick speech here.
I want to know what the end result is.
Okay. How did he protect her letting her get blasted like this? Protection. This is part of protection. Protection is saying, you know something, you've had too many. That's if she did. She might have been drugged. You see my point?
Yeah.
So the thing is this. If she is like this, you call EMTs. The reason why is because it protects you and her. Because you don't drag nobody. They don't look. You don't drag people out of the house like this. I mean, out of a restaurant. And what's weird is nobody helped. Nobody.
Right.
This manager right here, to me, she's almost as culpable. This guy is being a jerk. The thing, you don't let people get dragged out of an establishment without establishing the condition of them.
Yeah, but they may believe he's like taking her outside to get her a cab or whatever.
No, you don't do that. Okay, don't get me wrong, Chester. I understand your point of view.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that it's a bad thing to do. It's bad. First of all, how did she get to that point? How did she get to the point where she got this way? You know what I mean?
I do have to agree. He should have never let her get that intoxicated, if indeed that's what's wrong with her.
Right. She might have some mirrors. She might be having some serious medical something. She might be having a stroke.
She walked into the we're assuming she walked into the restaurant under her own steam. So somewhere between walking in the restaurant and sitting down, she fell out. Right.
Right.
So, because he didn't take her in there like that. So she was walking under her own steam. Something must have hit her when she, got to the table. She was drinking too much.
Paulette said it. No one wants to get involved these days. And she's right. No one wants to get involved.
Well said, Paulette. It's sad, but and the thing is this, it's not like it's a dangerous. they were trying to say in situations where guys have guns and stuff, it's dangerous. We don't know if we want to protect anybody. But in a situation like this, protection doesn't necessarily mean it's a hostile protection. A protection is, are you okay? Because his protection for her should have been calling the EMTs or calling the manager or somebody who can revive the poor girl. You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
If this was poorly done by almost everybody in this photo.
A lot of people, when they're faced with a situation like that, they don't even know what to do.
No, you're right.
They don't.
No, I've been faced with that situation. You have a couple of things to do.
She needs medical. I'm not dealing with it. I'm calling medical.
One, if you're absolutely sure that they're just intoxicated, you just sit there as long as you can until they come around. Okay. 2, you call the EMTs.
Yeah, you call medical.
Right. Because it's as a lady said, EMS. I mean, the thing is this. It's not even if you were a date, especially if it's just a date, if it's your loved one, you call you should know what their mental condition is and know when there's something wrong with them. And you act accordingly, right?
Right.
Firstly, let's take the scenario that Heathen Queen and Creative Solutions. I want you guys to let's start with Creative since she's been hasn't talked for a minute. I want you to give me a scenario where what you would do in this situation if you were number one, have you ever been in this situation that she's in, and what happened?
So I remember when I was overseas, I was drunk, but I wasn't like her, but I couldn't really stand up. I'm no talk. So I was sitting in the club in the back and I was going to sleep. And actually a guy came up to me and he was like, "Let me take you home." And
What?
he asked, yeah.
You mean when he said home, does it mean your home or his home?
No, actually he took me back to the base.
Oh, okay. So
And he took me in a cab right back home. He was a black guy too.
Okay. So he wasn't trying to get anything. He just wanted to make sure you got home okay.
Yeah, he didn't get anything. He just wanted to make sure I was home.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Yes.
That was cool.
That was cool.
That was cool. That's called protection, people.
That's how you do it right there.
Yeah. That's called protection.
Right.
That's called protection. Heathen, what are your thoughts?
Well, I never really drank. I think the last time I drank was when I was 17. So I don't have the experience of anything like that. But I will say, if I was the guy, I would never take her out of the public eye of other people. Why? Because she could come back and say something happened to me.
That's right.
And I would, and nobody could say differently because they see a guy dragging a girl outside and nobody's stopping him and nobody's saying anything to him, and she could say he did anything to her.
Right.
We don't know the scenario. We don't know whether that's his girlfriend, his sister, we don't know what it is. And neither does anybody else, which means it's open to all kinds of interpretation when it comes to the police. Even though somebody else, he can put her in the car, come back inside, somebody can grab her out of the car, assault her, and then all kinds of scenarios.
So much that can go wrong.
Right. Yeah. So therefore, I would not take her out of a public eye. Not like that. I wouldn't take her anywhere. I'd put her down in a booth and let her sleep until she woke up or somebody came and got her. But I would
make sure the surveillance cameras see you.
Right. Because you never know these days what's going on through people's minds, what's going on through the female mind, especially if she's a new date. She could be crazy.
Right. I agree.
Because you have to wonder what person gets stone cold drunk on a first date.
Yeah, if she is drunk.
Right. If
She looked like I mean, you can't even tell. She could have been drugged. She might be inebriated. You can't even tell what's wrong with her. I wish
play
we
a
had
little
more
bit more.
context.
Let me see what's
Yeah,
going on.
I'd be scared she might die.
I believe.
So,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that would be my biggest concern.
Right.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
she
He
died.
drugged her because she can't even walk.
Look,
This was not at a bar.
Chester, she's not even. There's no.
Is she a woman of color? Is she white or is she black?
Yeah,
I
she
think
a
she's
sister.
black.
She a sister.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
she a
say a
sister.
black dude dragging a white girl outside. Hell no, my
If it's a white girl and you're a brother, no. I'm leaving you right there on the floor.
It don't happen. I let her lay on the floor in the restaurant. I put her on the floor in the restaurant. I wouldn't touch
That's right.
her
I'm
no more.
gonna leave you right there on the floor.
Miss RV, I agree. That looks drug to me. I know that when you get really drunk, you lose your legs. But she's not even really moving.
Right.
She's really just a sack
of potatoes.
Yeah, sack of potatoes. Exactly.
Like I said, I wish we had context,
The only context we need is that we know she a female and she ain't moving and a black dude is dragging her. That's the only context the police gonna look at right there.
And that is enough to get that man right there in some serious trouble.
There you go.
Yeah, Brina, we are just assuming. We have no clue whether it's a first date or not. But I know one thing: it's the situation, regardless, is not being handled right.
Right.
If you have to wait there, if you have to wait at the restaurant for 2 hours for her mind to clear up or for her to wake up, you just have to do that. Right. It's just too bad. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't have. She shouldn't have gotten into that situation. Let's put it that way.
She wake up with peanuts on her face.
Yeah. And then a lady says, sadly, because she was black, might be why no one helped. Hey, look, I remember that's so true, a lady. It's just straight up true. Right. Tequila is in the house. So yeah, that to me, it looks scary. By the way, this is brought to you by T-Salt. If you ain't already subscribed, you need to. That's just weird.
That would creep me out. That I probably would not be trying to drag her outside. I'd be scared that something might happen. Like
no, and actually, Jenny B dropped a gem, or he could contact a family member. Boom.
Right.
And hopefully, he knows her well enough to do that.
Right.
But really, I quite honestly, most establishments won't let you drag somebody out of their establishment.
Yeah, I mean,
because
that's a liability for them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just weird.
Especially if she dies or gets raped in the parking lot or is raped in the parking lot, any old kind of thing. No way I would be in the dark with her. No way.
Did y'all hear about the young lady? It was a while ago. She was drunk. She got into the wrong car. She was trying to call Uber, got into the wrong car, and she was deleted. Same situation could happen here.
See?
Yep, got into the wrong car. Guy deleted her. Same situation here. So you need to sit her butt down, call the EMS, and let them do their thing.
Yeah. Let me play a little bit more of this.
And nobody goes to a restaurant to get sloppily drunk to the point where they can't even walk. Right. Somebody did pull out their phone to record it, but they couldn't conceive that this black woman could be a victim or to even care enough to see what was happening. Because black men paint black women as the worst people on earth. Because black men hate black women so much, that's now how the world sees black women. Black men don't protect black women, and they make sure that no one else will either. Black women should divest from dating black men.
Look, see.
I don't agree with that.
Ouch.
This chick is going off the rails with this.
Oh, no one protects us and everyone hates us. That's not true at all.
All right, in the house, A Lady. In the house, Big Cap. In the house, Tequila. In the house, Miss RV. In the house, Brina. In the house, Jenny B. In the house, Kimberly Moon. In the
I will
house.
say one thing.
Yeah.
I would love to know. I would love to know where he's taking her, though.
Yeah. No, I mean he should be.
Yeah. Where?
Where's you going, my guy? Where you going?
Right.
To the hotel.
That ain't funny.
No,
That ain't funny.
and I need to make this clear that if somebody is in this kind of condition, they're going back home or they're going to the hospital.
Yeah,
I need to make that clear to everybody out there in YouTube land. That's where they're going.
I would even like to know what the relationship is between these two. Well, I mean, what's the relation here?
It wouldn't even matter. The bottom line is you either don't let them get into this condition or you sit them. You stay right there.
Is this guy failed to protect this young lady? He failed. Because ain't no way somebody should be to the point where they have to be drugged out of an establishment like that.
Right.
You know,
those might have been some expensive shoes. Now they're all messed up. Let me not be funny about it, but you know,
they all scuffed up in the front.
Yeah,
all scuffed up.
Scuffed up
their new Gucci's.
But here's the thing: all of those people just stood there. That would be just so. They just stood there. I don't understand why
Maybe the situation was. Maybe he assured them the situation was under control. We don't know.
Wow.
Maybe he said, "Hey, look, I'm finna take her back to the crib. I'm finna take her home. I'm finna put her in a cab." I don't know.
Brina West says she looks like a man in heels. Look at those feet are big. And they are. They are.
You blocked.
And then Paulette replies saying, Brina West, those feet look pretty big.
Wait a minute. We weren't looking at the feet. We just looked at the heels. What kind of feet?
That's what we're here to do is observe and serve, right?
Maybe they look like about size 12.
Analyzing justice.
Hey,
I agree, Brina. I think it's the Applebee's or Chili's, the way by the color and the design of the spot.
Wait a minute. How wide is the plank though? You know, you look at how wide is the plank on the floor? Does anybody have a guesstimate of how wide those planks are?
Pretty wide.
So then you put her
Jenny B.
Huh?
That's a 10 or 11 right there.
But then you put her feet, you put a heel next to on the plank. Don't that heel look like it'll fit right across that width? So she gotta have at least a 10 on.
At least a 10.
You're horrible. You're horrible.
10
I say 11.
Okay, let me play the rest of it and then we'll go on to the next one.
And to separate from them, even symbolically, and we should establish ourselves as a separate group. This will be the only way we can be protected from them.
So, for protection thing, fellas never have to drag somebody out of anywhere.
Right.
You have to wait as long as you can until they are lucid, right. Or you call EMS, as A Lady was saying. Get them some help. You don't drag people out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say it's right to drag a dude out of somewhere. Just nobody. Even if you're a dude, don't be. It's just a bad look. Emil says that looks like a man's back from more I look at her or she is not wearing a bra. Yeah, I think what happened is like when he's had to pull her, drag her full weight.
Right.
And so, I mean, she looks like pretty tall. So it's not like but the thing is that it's just a bad decision he made all around doing that. Just not good at all.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Are we? Wait a minute. Are we not We're not looking at a trans person, are we? I mean, we looking at the big female.
Maybe, but I mean, we're just observing any. Let's go with the assumption that she is a woman. Okay,
Yeah, let's just assume that's a female. XX.
a woman
Wait a minute.
is a woman. Okay,
Let me stop.
so anyway, let's go to where is it? Hold on one second. Let me play this while we wait. Okay, this is footage. This guy right here is talking smack or something.
The hell?
They're trying to rob him or something.
Something going down. Oh, they squabbling. What the hell? Did he get shot?
Yeah, he sure did. He tried to, and his buddy just cut.
His buddy left him. Oh, dude. No. He down. Don't hit him again. They both, all three of them strapped.
I am the
Okay, let's keep it
queen maker. A male cannot make a queen. A queen is born with the power that is necessary to make her a queen. The male cannot create that. So the idea that a queen can't be a queen unless she has a king is false. Let me show you why. The queen is the most powerful piece on the chessboard because she is free to move in any direction. No piece on the chessboard can move like the queen. Looks don't make you a queen. Being a queen is all about how you move, and your actions are based on your philosophical program, which means it's based on how you think. So in order to move like a queen, you gotta think like a queen. So that's the first thing. But the second thing is this. A lot of people like to argue that truth and reality so that they can defend the ego of the king, because they say that the king is the quote unquote most powerful one because the game is over once you capture the king. The problem with that is people see that with the wrong perspective. They don't put it into context. Chess is a game, and the king is the most important piece in that game because he wants to play a game. So he co-ops, searches for, and uses other pieces as tools to play his game. He is too weak to play the game by himself, so he needs other pieces to do it. Since he is the organizer of the game and all of the pieces that he has co-opted to play the game, when you capture the organizer, then the game ends. There was only a game to begin with because the king wanted to play. And the king needed a power piece, which would be the power of a woman, to use her to go into spaces or move into spaces that he himself cannot move into. No piece on the board can move like that bad bee.
Wait, don't you boo? Don't boo, Princella.
She sound like a feminist. She sound like a feminist. She give me a damn headache.
Why?
Because she sound like a damn feminist.
Okay, hold on. I'll get back to you on that one. In the house, Indiana Mom, A Lady, Paulette K, Brina West, Cyber Dreams, Jenny B, Kimley Moon, M. Mills, Big Cap. I'm going to keep this going. Actually, I'm going to switch it up. So Chester, let's go over this. What you need to use a little bit more articulation here. Why do you call her a feminist, and why do you have an objection to her?
She sounds like a man hater, doesn't she? To you? Don't
No.
she sound like a man hater?
No, not at all.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Okay, so we got that
I'm
out of
not
the way.
liking the whole. Oh, the queen is free, but yet the king controls us, and we're only playing because he wants to play and blah blah. I mean, all that sounds good for
Okay,
chess.
let me simplify it for you.
Chess, honey. This is
Let me
real
simplify
life.
it for you.
I'm calling her honey.
What
Not you.
piece on a chessboard has the most power?
That sounds good for chess, but in real life,
you can't even say it. You can't
the
even say
queen
it.
has the most power. Okay, the queen
Okay.
has the most freedom.
Okay. So
And
we
like
got
I
at least we
said,
got that far,
sounds
right?
good for chess, but in real life, things move a tad bit differently. And by a tad, I mean a lot. So
Okay. So we learned something new today, right?
at least she probably knows how to play chess, I'm assuming.
She's very intelligent. You should watch her.
Kudos. Oh, she's a content creator. Who is she?
Princella, high-powered podcast, everybody, by the way.
High-powered podcast.
A high-powered podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give her a look.
Yeah. Let me tell you, she's smart. Back in the day, we say, oh, she's smart as a whip. In the house, the urbanista. So let me go to this one. This is the fun one. This is the meat of the show, ladies and
Doesn't
gentlemen.
look like it's gonna be crazy. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go.
What is he doing?
Pause. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to color it. I'm going to this is how we'll go. We'll go with Happy Life first, then we're going to go with Creative second, and then Chester third.
All right, play it again. What happened?
What is he doing?
What do you guys observe? What do you guys see?
He couldn't even walk away, in my opinion. I would have walked away.
Y'all saw the end? Y'all saw the end when DJ paused it? The security officer that walked away from the situation instead of getting control of the situation. Y'all saw that?
Yes, sir did.
That we have no competent security officers in this picture. So it appears to me that this so-called man is trying to fight this woman for some reason, and everybody just letting him rock. They're not trying to subdue him. They're not trying to calm him down. They're not getting this dude under control. I just saw 2 or 3 people walk away like, oh, okay, this ain't my business. I'm out. Come on, man. If you're gonna take the job, be able to do the job.
Right. Creative, you got any thoughts?
I don't know. It just looks crazy.
If it was
Okay,
me, this dude would have been
I'll keep playing it through.
This dude would have been doing fine. Oh, somebody tased him.
Finally, huh?
Somebody gave him that juice.
Indiana mom says, I would have been terrified. And Indiana mom, I wouldn't have blamed you for that.
That's the one that did it right there.
Right. I'd like to welcome the lady to the stage.
That's the one that knows what he's doing.
Thank you.
A lady, what you doing?
What's up, hey lady?
Hey everybody. You guys are going around the room. I'll go last on comments.
How you doing?
Hey. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Hi, lady.
Hey, sweetie.
My dude juiced him. Play it. He juiced him.
Here's the funny thing is, look how long that woman had to fight this man off.
But
with all those security guards in there.
It took way too long. He should have been tackled immediately.
Yeah.
Or juiced right off the jump.
Yeah.
All right, play that thing.
Talk about the failure in protection. Let me keep
And
it
you
going.
saw the one guy walked away. The old black dude.
Yeah.
He rolled out like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go home.
Oh, get this. Watch this, Chester. He ain't even done yet. Wait.
I'm gonna go home and take my dog. Oh, he's out. Put him in a recovery position. Oh my God. They don't know what they're doing. You never want to use mace, Brianna. You never want to use mace, and I'll tell you why later. Put him in the recovery position.
SRV says, night bandit, straight up.
I hate to say it, but those security officers don't know what they're doing. They're poorly trained.
No.
Whenever you tase somebody, whenever you deploy your taser, first of all, you're supposed to yell taser. After you deploy your taser, the suspect needs to go into recovery position. And if they're still unruly, you got to get cuffs on them. And you need to call medical because you didn't just tase somebody. They need to be looked at.
Right.
They got to have a heart condition. They got to have a medical condition. I don't know where they got these guys from. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor training.
And it's funny that these guys, not only the security guard, but a room full of men watched a man
and they're running away
from
the dude.
A room full of men watched a man attack a woman. I mean,
he was chasing. She had to pick up a chair, and she was on her own.
Yeah, she basically was on her own.
How did we get to this?
So go ahead, Happy.
You know what I think? I think them security guards let it happen because if it was their race, like, trust me, they would have stopped it. But since it's us, they gonna let it rock. That's what I'm thinking.
They let that rock all day. They saw it.
That was crazy.
If it was me, I would have tackled because I would have had to. Not because I'm looking for a fight, but I mean, you're going after a woman, I'm gonna have to put you on your back. I mean, you're gonna get cuffed, Popo gonna get called, and you can go ride with them.
Straight up. Let me get a lady's point of view. What do you think, a lady?
Hi, I think that's a disgrace. And this just reminded me of how we always talk about women want to be protected, women shouldn't be protected. You know what? It's supposed to be in our nature as humans to want to protect one another. That's why they call women mama bears when they become parents. And women and men, they will get extraordinary strength when they are faced with trying to protect one of their own. And it seems like we have lost that. And we keep catching on video, unfortunately, where it looks like men are no longer jumping in. And it's not all men, but yeah, this is a case where it looked like the women sprung into action more so than the men did. But
And I hate to say it, but you're right. I mean, y'all. I mean, the women was on it. The men were running like bitches. Pardon my French.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is just crazy.
It makes me wonder what the hell is going on. Why the hell the men running like bitches?
You tell us, Chester.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have handled it like that. I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. I ain't never seen it.
Would it be wrong if the lady, if she had pulled out like a razor or something and cut him and did some bodily harm? Would that have been wrong or no?
Yes. Yes.
You said yes?
You do not produce. Pulling a razor on somebody is considered lethal force because you can kill somebody. You don't produce lethal force unless you're in immediate danger of being killed.
But what how is that how's that, I mean, how is one going to find out if they're going to be killed by a man or not?
I will say,
obviously, this is what I
will
see.
say that those other security officers, they left her out to dry. They left her out. They left her out to dry.
So let me ask you this. So obviously, none of the men are going to help, right? And it's not weird to see somebody watch, you know, other people. You know, remember that young lady who was deleted in Mexico, and they were actually filming it. So these guys are just sitting there doing nothing. So you could almost count them as if they're not even there.
Man, really. All I saw was a bunch of fatties that were out of shape. That's probably why they couldn't do nothing.
Well, this guy looks okay. This guy's here. He looks okay.
I mean,
they're not me, but you know, they're not me, but
I mean all the so-called security guards.
Right. Oh yeah, the security guards look like they had one donut too many.
All of them looked out of shape and old as hell. That's probably why they can't do nothing.
All right, in the house, Sudden Bell and Conscious Mind Love. But yeah.
Miss RV got it. Look at Miss RV. She said they should be fired immediately. And I agree. They didn't do nothing. What the hell's the point in keeping them on payroll when they didn't do nothing? Fire their asses.
Yeah.
Fire that ass. Fire that ass. I'm getting more moonshine.
Oh no, by the way, everybody, Chester is plastered. I mean, plastered. Creative, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, my thought is that, like, if I feel like I'm in danger and somebody is way stronger than me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna use deadly force.
Yeah.
I know to stay away from you.
I'm serious, because what if he would have fractured her spine? What if he would have fractured her spine? What if he would have caused some brain damage to her?
Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, it looked like he was. By the way he was rushing in, it looked like he was not going to be nice to her.
I have
in the house, mercy me.
Video. I have two problems with this video. The people with security guard outfits that were running away from the confrontation, and the fact that it took so long for somebody to get this animal under control.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a picture.
Why did it take so long to get him under control? And why are people in uniform running away from the confrontation? You get paid to go toward the confrontation.
And here's the funny thing. This is a government office.
They should all be fired.
This is a freaking government office.
And working a government job, you get paid that good money.
Terrible protection. You get
that
in a
good
government
money.
office.
So isn't
And
this a
that's our
social
tax dollars.
security office or something like that? Like they're down there, or is it DMV? I can't remember. Does anybody know?
Geez, it could be DMV, it could be medical, it
It's
could
not
be
the DMV because the DMV actually uses cops. I know that for a fact. At least around here they do.
yeah, because they probably DMV, they probably get people coming in here, you know, with priors and stuff.
The
And it's like,
DMV actually uses police officers, so
yeah.
so wherever this is, they need to be fired. They need a whole new security team because they garbage.
Let me play it one more time.
We're lucky to have Chester here. We know that this is your field of expertise.
Yes.
That's
I've
right.
been working private security for over a decade now.
Okay, so he's okay here. He's okay there. He's just arguing. Okay, wait. Okay, so he's picking a fight with one woman right now.
I got one question. Out of all the people there, why is a man picking a fight with a female anyway?
A woman?
That's what bandits do, Chester.
That's what.
Unless you're one, Chester.
Man, block him.
Okay, so he's okay. And she's not doing anything. She's not approaching him. She's not waving her hands or anything. She's not being, you know, she's talking back to him, but only because he's talking to her.
She's trying to get away from him.
Paula says unemployment. He was mad because he was denied. Ouch.
Out of all the people to fight there, yeah, that's what it was. She probably turned him down.
Well, she's the security guard who he attacked. But that was my point with Bridget is wasn't Bridget who said that was unemployment office. Look at all these men in this unemployment office. And they talk about how men don't get benefits and women get all benefits. It looks like
yeah, it looks like there's more of them.
They're running from one dude. All them so-called men running from one dude. If you can't do the job, why the hell did you take the job?
True. Then he comes back in. Now, this is a different woman here.
Why is he so angry though?
She probably told him to get out.
Yeah, you know, you probably right. I ain't never seen no dude get that emotional. Why is he so emotional?
Chester, where have you been? We've been showing images of men getting emotional and showing out for the past. How long have you been on here, DJ?
If I was in that situation, I would just leave. I would say, okay, you know what? I'm out. I'm gone.
So Chester, Kevin used to say men are logical and women are emotional, but it doesn't appear to be that way here.
He a bitch. Pardon my French, but
okay. Bridget says they don't have to be fit to be security guard. Yeah, unfortunately, no, they don't have to be fit.
They should be. She's right.
They should be.
If you pick that job, you got to be in shape to do the job.
Peace Purveyor said, rather than going after the violent black male, the security guard is trying to take the chair from the woman and using it to defend herself. Yes, the defense going on in that room is crazy, right?
Yeah, bitch too.
You nailed it, Peace Purveyor. Well said.
Well said. Security and you a hoe.
And then Benji says, isn't the official MO of private security to observe and report? Observe and report, but no. I understand your point because some of them do that, but it's mostly in grocery stores and shit. This is they still have to intervene. But let me keep this going here. Notice how he hasn't attacked or even looked at a man yet. Notice Remember now, this is a different woman. This is not the same one. Wait, did he pick her down? No, the first one. Okay, so everybody who's going to see this in the future, I don't think femininity was going to work there. I don't think being feminine was going to work there.
Right.
So they wonder why black women. They wonder. Wait, let me say something real quick, Chester. They wonder why black women per se, emit a masculine guard. I don't think her being nice to that guy was going to do anything. She needed to protect herself. You can't be too feminine if you get deleted. So
the more
I just want to say that to everybody out there. That's you kind of see this is crazy to me.
The more I watch it, I notice one thing. Why is he so intent on going after that one woman?
No, it's two.
Oh, he went after two?
Yeah, there was one in a t-shirt at the very beginning, and then there's this security guard later on.
Why can't he pick a fight with one of the guys?
He's a bandit.
Straight up. Bandit behavior. Bandit behavior. Let me play a little bit more. Sudden Bell, and you would have been correct to do that.
He got that juice.
Got that juice, huh?
He got that juice.
I mean, he dropped it like it's hot. He was done after that.
He a whole bitch. Took all the fight out of him.
I mean,
all the fight.
Man.
That's all it took.
Okay. Miss RV says this. I heard he was drunk and cussing out the female security before the filming. He was acting a donkey. He sure was.
Yeah, I believe
he
it.
Sure was.
Probably drunk. He was probably drunk. Because I don't, he was, if you look, he was only going after the female security guards. Wasn't going after none of the men.
Bandits beat women. That's all they do.
He was a drunk hoe. That's all he was, a drunk hoe.
No, that's not a hoe. That's a bandit.
Yeah,
a bandit, a drunk bandit. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Bandits all day.
Rena West is accurate in saying, we are the most targeted in crime. We have to keep our guard up, especially when no one else is willing to help. And as in a room full of men, what else can we say? So when you guys start complaining about some masculinity, why don't you try to keep these type of situations from happening, either cerebrally or physically? I don't care what you guys want to do. I know I would jump in. I have jumped in.
I definitely want to intervene. Definitely. Whether I'm in uniform or not. Because that's unacceptable. You don't chase down a woman like that.
No. Unfortunately, Tessa, there's men out here that don't believe unless they're getting something from the woman, they don't believe they should help them.
You know what you get out of that? You get the satisfaction of knowing you did the right thing and someone gets to go home safe.
Right.
That's what you get.
Well, what's weird is that we were taught to help one another, everyone. You're supposed to help people, male, female, child. And yes, times have changed. So that's why you see why you see what you see right here.
That's why we see this foolishness. Yep, that's right.
And it's only the red pill that I hear saying don't help women. They don't say don't help men though.
I gotta say my piece because you just said that.
Here we go. The red pill bandit defender. Here we go.
Right now.
Here we go.
Okay, Chester, we're gonna give you a chance.
The red pill. Okay, so some of these content creators don't help women. that say don't help a certain type of women, like the woke feminists, the man haters.
So are you gonna?
That are
So when something
screaming,
goes down, Chester,
we're
let me ask you
strong
this,
and
Chester.
independent. We don't need no man. Men are toxic.
Okay, Chester,
Toxic.
let me ask you something
So
then.
then when adversity comes up, we say, okay, you got it.
So Chester,
You're a
let me ask you
princess
this.
warrior. You're a boss baby. You got it.
Okay, so Chester, let me ask you this. So let's say a woman's being attacked. Are you gonna and she's getting beat up and hit, and then you're there to possibly save the day, conditionally, of course. How long is it going to take for you to help her? If you got to ask her if she's
If
a
I see
feminist
someone
or
being
something.
attacked, I'm going to intervene right away.
Okay, so it
But
doesn't
that's
matter
just
then.
me.
So it
And
doesn't
I know
matter.
you
You're just blowing steam.
No, I would help. I would help.
Okay.
I would help. Because that's the type of person I am. I would help. But I know you've seen the story. And there's a couple of them, but there's one in particular where a young lady was being sexually assaulted on the train. And you know what the people did on the train? They either took out their phone and recorded it or turned their head and said, that ain't my business.
Wow.
And they got to ask, how did we get to this point as a society?
Right.
Where a woman is being great and no one even lifts a finger to help. How did we get to this point?
Well, I mean, remember now, men are the leaders, right?
Man.
Right.
I hate to say it. I mean, you
I
walk
mean,
into
KS let y'all down.
you walk into that punch, Chester. I can't do nothing about that.
Man. All y'all blocked. All of y'all blocked.
I mean, KS messed it up for you, then Dennis Furlan messed it up.
So, I mean, you know darn well, Chester, you're going to be here for Coach Adams. So just relax and unblock everybody. That ain't going to happen. You may need to apologize to somebody, though.
Oh.
I ain't going to say right now because we'll be on it for about an hour, and I don't want to be here for an hour.
I love everybody, especially Tam, Mistress Tam. Where's Mistress Tam at?
Okay. But I'm going to show you something later on. Maybe you were drunk then or something when you wrote it. Who knows?
Probably.
I'm not going to give you defense. Okay. Anyway, let me play a little bit more, and then we'll call it a day. Here we go. It's like they don't know what they're doing. Oh, man. He out. I mean, he is out. Listen close, though. Remember that old man that everybody saw in the beginning? Listen, watch him. Watch. Kim says this. Kim Lee Moose says this. Chester is fake. He'll be in the red pill spaces bashing black women later tonight.
I never bash black women, but I do call out hypocrisy when I see it.
Don't worry, Chester. We're going to check you out.
Kim.
Yo, Chester, are you going to be on the Australian show?
I'm going to go to a Coach Greg Adams clip and see if you're in there acting up. I mean, that's just crazy. What is this guy wearing?
Who?
Bandit wear.
Bandit gear.
She said bandit gear. You need to stop.
Look, hey, lady family. So just leave her. That was fun.
That's her favorite catchphrase right there, Bandit.
It probably has BG on the label and shit. look baggy, like baggies or something. I don't know. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up, folks. Let's start
Yeah,
off
hurry up.
with
Coach is live. Hurry up.
let's start off with happy life. What do you think? What are your feelings about protection for women? What did we learn tonight? What do you think?
I think black men gotta do better, and Chester, just make sure that you're not too drunk, or else a lady have to drag you out and put you in a parking lot.
All right.
Okay, let's go to Chester.
Hey man, it was a good stream. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'll be here. I'll pull up because y'all gonna put some respect on the Manosphere's name.
We
are.
There are some
Bandit.
content creators that go way out in the left field with their BS, but most of them are on point.
Wait a minute. Most of them are on point.
By most of them, I mean like two of them. Coach Greg Adams and Better Bachelor. CGA and Better Bachelor. CGA and Better Bachelor. Free advertisement.
For who? What?
All right, next. A lady. You next.
Wait, hey. I that's my job, man.
Yeah, that's your job. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I know you're drunk, so I'll give you a little bit of slack today. Okay. Creative, how about you?
I feel like if you're tough enough to like you get up there and hit a woman, or put all of your strength and your energy on top of a woman, I think you should be able to get the death blow because you don't know what somebody else is coming with.
Right.
So you're doing that because you think the person is weak. So
Exactly.
that's just my 2 cents. If you're putting out that energy, be able to take it back. Be able to receive it.
I agree with her.
Well said. Let me go. Miss RV says they're more concerned about him having a heart attack than they are the woman's safety. And I couldn't. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. It's a crazy clip, y'all.
That's a crazy clip. Took so long for anybody to intervene.
Yeah, it's not a good look. For men, for black men, that's not a good look. We're supposed to take action and handle the situation. Doesn't mean we have to risk our life, but it means that we take care of the situation. We diffuse it as quickly as possible.
It raises an interesting question, though. How did we get to this point?
True.
But that's another discussion for another time.
Absolutely. Probably during that Coach Greg Adams roast.
I'm watching CGA right now. Hurry up.
Hey, lady, what do you think? What are your thoughts for the day?
Okay, so first of all, great stream, good clips, and it was good how we were able to laugh a little bit at the tragedies that we saw there. Something else I was thinking was somebody said something like, now I wonder why he focused on her. And that's going down that rabbit hole of what did she do? And it just really reminded me of how, looking at that video, how they seem to be protecting him almost, and not her. It's kind of this mindset of if a black woman is involved, she must have done something. And I might be going too far, but we've heard that so much lately. If it's a black woman involved, it must have been her mouth. It must have been something. And so, ladies, we just, even if men are around, we just need to keep our head on a swivel and be ready to protect ourselves, because we never know who the bandit is going to be. Might be living with a bandit, might be sleeping with a bandit. So, thanks, guys. This was great.
Hey, lady, it's great to hear your voice again. Professional, clean, crisp, articulate.
Aw,
I like her.
Unlike Chester, well, he's like on the
Bruh.
outside. Now I'm just playing with you, Chester. Okay. So anyway, everybody, I would like to thank you for coming through. Let's get to the jams.
You are definitely a lady. A lady.
Absolutely.
Money work.
Oh, you're my guys.
El mundo quiere dinero.
Creative, did you talk?
Look at her go. What you pausing for?
Oh,
I
Creative
think she
talk.
did.
Did Creative talk?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Oh, there she go.
Money work.
All right. I'd like to thank Emily Moon, Miss RV, MG, Masu, Bridget
Money
Newton,
work. Si
M.
me
Miller.
quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar. Un lugar para trabajar. Y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el putín
Get jiggy with it.
Money pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Que Dios te la ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos malos buenos y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work.
Mills.
El mundo quiere dinero.
Hey, lady, is that you dancing?
Money work.
You a lady?
We both wish, right?
Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work.
Jenny B.
El mundo quiere dinero.
Rena.
Money work.
Cap. Tequila.
Se arregla con dinero.
And everybody in the clouds.
Money work. Corazón. De corazón, la plata no te hace ser feliz.
Conscious mind.
De corazón, la plata no te hace ser feliz.
Here we go. Here we go.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work.
Money work.
Se arregla con dinero. Money work.
Everybody, thanks for coming through.
What's the next track?
Being on the next one.
I can't wait on that one.